Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Today I'm doing a page using Creative Faves Co's coffee mugs again. I love this printable so much, guys. And I was inspired by the colors on these two mugs. I wanted to do a page and dedicate it to my friends. I had a couple of really hard weeks in the last couple of months, and let me tell you, to have a group or a circle of women that reach out, that pray for you, that are constantly encouraging you to keep going, to be who you are, is priceless. And so this page is dedicated to all of those friends that check on me, that send me inspirational and motivating, messages and verses. Thank you so much to them, because honestly, sometimes you just need a sister to say, you know what, you're gonna get through this. So I was inspired by the colors on these mugs, and what I'm gonna do is I'm using gelatos and my contour brush. You guys have seen me do this method so many times. What I'm gonna do is use them to blend in the colors and blend them together as well. I will say that on my Bible in person, the colors are a lot stronger than they are here on video, but I still think it turned out so beautiful. And so I first start with this deep pink fuchsia color that's from the first mug, and then I'm using this peach color, which is guava, and then this tangerine yellow, which is tangerine. And I am blending it onto my page with my contour brush. Now you'll see me, I have my Tim Holtz mat. I know it's upside down, guys, but I am rubbing the gelato onto the mat and then going ahead and blending this out. If you don't have a glass mat, no worries. You can use any type of plastic, or you can use packaging, which you guys seen me use a lot. So I wanted to use these alphas that I got from Tuesday Morning on sale. I think it blends with the colors so pretty. Here you see me counting out the letters to make sure I have enough. And then I'm trying to just kind of measure out in my mind how I want them. This is a T ruler. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to exactly where I want them. And then I'm going to use some washi tape to just washi tape one side down. That way it will stay on. Because my page is not flat, I need to kind of take the stickiness off. I'm going to put it on top of my verse that I am journaling in. And now I can add my letters on top. And here you see me pull out one of Ali Scrap's library card sticky notes. It's like a library card, but on a sticky note. And I am going to add my prayer journaling on here and attach it to my page. So speaking of the verse, I am journaling in 1st of Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 11, which reads, "Therefore, encourage one another and build one another up, just as you are doing." And this is Paul writing to the Thessalonians and telling them, continue to encourage each other, continue to build each other up. We know that in the beginning, when the primitive church was coming together, there was a lot of persecution against Christians, and there was a lot of troubling times. But Paul is telling them, be there for each other, encourage each other, build each other up, because during hard times, that's when we need a friend. That's when we need to encourage each other to continue to fight the good fight. So I really wanted to journal on this section after reading this. So here you see me lay out the word friends, and miraculously it all fits. And then I'm going to move my ruler up to add in the word coffee. I leave just a little bit of space because I know I need to put some words there too. And with coffee, I'm going to start from back to front because I want to make sure I get the right amount of spacing. It is a shorter word than friends, but I wanted it to look a certain way. I didn't want it to go all the way to the edge. And there we have the word coffee. And now I'm going to start working on building the rest of my page. So I'm going to add the sticky note, but first I'm going to put adhesive because the sticky note, I want to make sure it actually stays on. So I'm going to add some tape runner, and then I'm going to add these cute mugs. I think that the background and the mugs, the colors just correlate so beautifully. I'm really glad I did this ombre gelato in the background. And so the title is going to read Coffee with Friends, and I wanted to put that title because honestly, when I have these conversations with these amazing women of God that God has surrounded with me, it feels like I'm just having coffee with a friend. Like I'm saying, you know, this is how I'm feeling. And then we are just talking to each other, encouraging each other, praying for each other. And right now it feels like, oh, you know, we're so distant because we can't see each other, or even because it may be a friend that lives far, but there is still a beautiful, meaningful time when you give a sister a call, when you text message back and forth with a sister and you're just talking. It really feels like I'm having coffee with friends during these conversations. So you'll see me add a little bit of washi tape, and I am going to add that to 3 different parts. And I'm using these tile alphas from By the Well for God to put on the word with. I add washi on the bottom because it's gonna make the with pop out. Otherwise, the with would just kind of blend into the back of the page and get lost. And here you see me grab some of the Lauren washi tape that I had. It was the same pink and reddish colors, and I'm going to add washi to this tab, and then I'm going to cut out the remaining washi. Washi on both sides reinforces this so that it's not flimsy. And then I'm going to use the alpha tiles again to add the word friends. And lastly, I'll just attach this tab with some adhesive and my tiny attacher. And I really hope you consider subscribing. If you like this video, please give it a like. Leave any comments or questions below. I will leave all my materials and what I use in the description box. And thank you so much, darlings. Bye.